Hey guys, welcome to another video here on BatchTV. My name's Landry and I'm the community manager at Batch Service. Today we're going to talk about the differences between BatchLeads and BatchSkipTracing. Check this out. So there's a lot of different systems that fall under the batch service umbrella, and that's because we service a lot of different people, different business types that have different needs. So we're going to start off with a few examples in BatchSkipTracing. This has got to be one of the most straightforward softwares I've ever seen. There's a page where you can skip trace, meaning you're going to be submitting information and the system will return that back to you with high quality phone numbers, emails, etc. And it's going to use your wallet balance. And then there is a reports page. Just going to show you what your monthly spending looks like, etc. Keep in mind that BatchSkipTracing, because all you're paying for is your lists that are getting skip traced, it's not a monthly subscription. It's based on the data you're submitting into your account. So let's go into this section. You could do a single skip trace. So say you found an address when you were out and about and you really got to get the contact information. You could just type in a single address, click skip trace now. It will once again use your wallet balance in your BatchSkipTracing account, and then it will return that info for you, and it will all be kept on this page for you to download and view. Now, most people are going to have a spreadsheet, so I'll show you how to import that into your system and get everybody's contact info back in just a couple moments on an entire list. So I'm going to go to bulk skip trace. And I already have a list downloaded. You need it to be Excel or CSV. And I have a list of vacant properties in California. I'm just going to drag it over here. You would either click on that to find it in your downloads or drag and drop it like me. It will process and then you'll click the arrow. This is the most important page yet. So all the system is doing is your source fields is your spreadsheet like this. And the system is going to do its best to auto-recognize your columns of data and match them with BatchSkipTracing, which is the destination field side. So if you're not super savvy with spreadsheets, a great practice is to just have your spreadsheet up and take your time going through your list. So my first name column, I have that over here. I'm going to match it with first name in the destination. Now, the only piece of information you need to properly get contact information back when inputting it into BatchSkipTracing is an address. Whether that's a mailing address or a property address, you just need one address, these highlighted fields. Now, if you have the mailing address or their first and last name, that's just an added bonus and can help get you even better information, but all that's required is one address. Try to have your spreadsheet nice and separated by street, city, state, and zip code. If you're wondering what the way should be to have your file formatted, this is a great example. So keeping these columns in mind, I'm just going to go through and match them up. Last name with last name, property address, city, state, zip code. If you notice any errors, just open up the destination field side and correct it to the proper place. I do have the mailing address, so I will go ahead and map that out. Once again, not required, but if you have it, why not? And the zip code, and then after you finish, just click the blue arrow again at the bottom to move forward. Name your list. I'm going to name this California Vacants. Preserving the additional fields on download. If I had a bunch of other columns of info, like the list name, the tag name, anywhere I got this list from maybe, if I wanted to reserve those on my returned file, I could check that off. So preserve additional fields on download if I want to keep what I originally had on the spreadsheet essentially, or if I just want to kind of keep it more clean cut with the addresses and the phone numbers when it returns it back to me skip trace. So that's up to you, but I'm going to name my file. It'll give you a preview. You'll click the blue arrow and it will give you your estimated cost. So it will only charge you for properties that return information back to you. That could be a phone number and or an email address and or a preferred mailing address when getting that contact information returned. So I'll go ahead and click pay. Once again, you do need to have a wallet balance in your account to use it for BatchSkipTracing, but that's the only cost that comes with this is getting contact info on your list. So click pay. It will take you back to this one original page. It takes literally seconds, depending, of course, on the size of the file. And there you go. It's already finished. It'll give me my hit percentage, the success rate on that, the total cost, and I can click the download button immediately to get all of the nitty-gritty information. I won't be able to show that on YouTube, but definitely give that a try if you have an account, once again, or if you're looking for a skip tracing service and don't have anything at the moment. It's free to create an account and you are only charged for your files that you're skip tracing. Now with BatchLeads, there's an astronomical difference because you're able to pull lists of sellers and buyers and agents in here. Have a full real estate agent directory for agent outreach. You can manage and organize your list of data. You can stack your list. You can skip trace in the system, which I'll show you here as well. You can create campaigns, send mail, drive for dollars. So endless on what you can do in the system. So it really just comes down to, when you're looking at different systems, what you need and all of the different things it offers. Let us know too in the comments if you have questions about really anything batch service related on batch skip tracing, BatchLeads, because in this video I'm just focusing on skip tracing for now, but as you can see, there is a ton in the system. Oh, and also keep in mind that BatchLeads is a monthly subscription, so there are plans, and that's another really big difference. So I'm going to go into my list. This is, in my opinion, the best place to skip trace in BatchLeads because the system is able to go through all of your data and ensure you're not skip tracing any duplicates. It makes things so much more organized, and you can just have the assurance that you're not going to get charged for things that you don't want to because it's all saved in one spot. There is a skip trace area, but it's much, much better to, if you have been bringing lists in from a different place, import it into your actual database, into my list. If you guys need help with any of those things or the things I won't cover in this video, remember to go to the help button in the top right-hand corner and go to the help center. You will find so many detailed videos and articles to help you with any of those other things. But how it will work within the My List section is, of course, at this point, you probably would have already pulled a list in property search, or an agent outreach, you're already going to have their phone numbers, which is really nice. But let's say you pulled a motivated sellers list within your account. Let's pull some of the high equity properties I have within my database. So you would search and filter things out. You would select them. I'm just going to grab the first page, click actions, and then skip trace. I'm just going to name this high equity for now, and it will once again give you that familiar estimated cost. In BatchLeads, never charging you for duplicates or properties that don't return info. Click on skip trace. It'll take a few minutes, but eventually the phone numbers, email addresses, contact info will just load off to the right. And also, if you wanted to see how that file processed, you can go to the skip trace section in BatchLeads, and you can see it right here. Those 15 that I processed, hit percentage was 100%. It told me my matches, which is any duplicates, how much I saved, and the total cost, which is really nice because then you don't have to worry about getting overcharged. And then you can download your results right from this page as well. Keep in mind that both systems will let you know which phone numbers are on the do not call list and if they're a litigator or not as well. So as you can see, there is a massive difference between the two, and it really just comes down to what your needs are within your business. If you have questions at all, make sure you put them down in the comments for us so we can get back to you. Go to the description so you can join the community. There will be a link there. You can always send me a message. I can clarify things deeper there as well. If you found value in this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up icon and also subscribe to our channel so you can stay informed when new videos are released. And if you finally have any suggestions or things that you want to learn more about, put that down in the comments as well so we can keep creating you great educational content for free.